x is equal to negative 3 raised to the x plus 1. Let's go ahead and let's find listed 1 through 7 here. So domain, it's going to be negative infinity to infinity. Or you could say all reals, like that, kind of like that. All real values. And the reason why is there's nothing you can put in x that's going to invalidate this or make it infinity or just invalid, like a 0 with a slash across it. And the other thing too here, in the range, it's going to be from 3. Let's see here. I just got to double check my work. I think it's going to be like 4. Oh, less than 1. It's going to be negative infinity to negative 1. Not included. Not inclusive, meaning it doesn't include negative 1. And the reason why is because every value you plug in to the left, so like negative, let's see here, negative 3. Here's the example. Even though the negative's outside here, you can think of this like this. So if you plug in like a negative, let's see here, negative 3, we end up with 3 raised to the negative third, which is the same thing as 1 over 27, and you get negative 1 over 27. And then that plus 1 is almost 1, but not quite. And then when you go far to the right, you get very large negative numbers. And that's why you get the graph here. All right, so x-intercept, what do you do for that? Well, you plug in 0 for y, I suppose, and then you solve for it. Let me see this really quick. It actually may not. Oh, it's just 0. That makes sense. It's just 0, and I'll show you why. It's because when you raise 3 to the 0, it turns this into a 1, and then the negative 1 plus the 1 equals 0. So it's going to be 0, 0. And you can tell by looking at this that, well, where's the y-intercept? It's going to be at 0, 0. Horizontal asymptote, again, along with the range, it never quite connects at y equals 1, but that's the asymptote. What happens when you plug in 1? We're going to get out. Plugging that in 1, we get negative 3 raised to the 1 plus 1, so we end up with negative 3 plus 1 equals negative 2. And then the sketch, it's this right here. But if you're sketching on here, what I would do is I would put some points like we found the x and y intercept. We know the intercept, or not the intercept, the horizontal asymptote, so y equals 1. And let's see here. We could pick something else like, what about 1? What about 1? That would give us negative 3 plus 2. Or plus 1, so negative 3 plus, so that's negative 2. What about, because this graph on the right here I have is not proportional. When we plug in 2, we end up with 9. Negative 9 plus 1 is negative 8, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So something like this. That's it. Alrighty, I hope this helped you out. I appreciate you watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.